Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. Zhai Yiying's Love League, a heartthrob parade that's anything but tidy forget dominating the screen. Zhai Yiying, the queen of short dramas, has practically launched a male god dating franchise that's got fans in a frenzy. She's not just pairing up with heartthrobs like Shu Tong, Wang Yili, Zhao Zhendong, and Shen Hae-in, she's turning every set into a sizzling love showdown. It's less a drama lineup and more a electrifying talent show, with each leading man stepping up to win her on-screen heart. Picture a host's voice booming, "Next up, grab her hand," as the internet explodes with shipper wars. This isn't scripted chemistry, it's a masterclass in stealing breaths. Zhai's magic lies in her chaos. She doesn't follow neat timelines or predictable plots. With Shu Tong and Yu Wang Zhaowei, she's a mystical siren, their forbidden glances sparking September 1, 2010 imp hype. Wang Yili's Jian Yi throws her into a wild child romance, all reckless passion and untamed vibes, with ex-fans screaming, "They're too perfect." Zhao Zhendong's Qi Yiwen-ro, August 2025, sees her as a mute dreamer, his protector role melting hearts, September 3, 2010 buzz. And Shen Hae-in? They're in the Indian Ruai and Tai Yang the Bay Minor purifier, angsty, steamy, and racking up 4.3/5 fan ratings for tear-soaked reunions and revenge-fueled stares. No orderly queue here, just a whirlwind of genres, emotions, and leading men, each vying for Zhai's spotlight. She's not just acting, she's rewriting romance itself. Who's next to fall for the queen's untamed charm? Late wind knows ashes. Zhai Yiying and Shu Tong's sweet suspense storm hits hard warning. If your heart can handle a cocktail of tooth-rotting sweetness and spine-chilling twists, then buckle up. Zhai Yiying's latest bombshell, Wan Feng Zhi Jin, Late Wind Knows Ashes, just dropped on September 24, 2025, and it's already rewriting binge rules. This isn't your average short drama, it's a second-round tango with heartthrob Shu Tong, where their chemistry explodes like fireworks in a thunderstorm. Fans are calling it the ultimate sugar overload with a side of sleuthing, and honestly, it's Zhai at her most addictive, soft, fierce, and utterly unstoppable. Picture this: Su Wonwin, Zhai's wide-eyed ingenue, whispers confessions with that signature soft, glutinous tone that melts steel. Enter Fu Zhaojin, Shu Tong's devilish charmer, flashing a smirk that's equal parts sin and salvation. Their first collab sparked wildfires, but this reunion? It's infernal level. Directed by the sharp-eyed Su Weiwei, the plot kicks off with Wonwin's cozy adoption into a world of whispers and warmth, only for the rug to yank out from under her. One heartbeat, you're swooning over stolen kisses under lantern-lit eaves. The next, you're knee-deep in a parent's car crash conspiracy that screams whodunit masterpiece. Adopted bliss shatters into shadowed alleys, forged documents, and midnight takeouts, with Wonwin evolving from damsel to detective. Shu's Fu Zhaojin? He's the brooding ally with secrets in his eyes, his bad boy grin hiding clues that could unravel everything. X is flooded with clips, that smirk when he drops the twist. I'm deceased. Early ratings? A scorching September 2, 2010 on Dubbin Proxies, with viewers confessing, "I paused mid-sweet scene to theorize the killer, help." Zhai owns every frame, her vulnerability clashing gloriously with the suspense, while Shu Tong's layered intensity, fresh off Guo hit him wife, amps the tension. It's not just romance, it's a genre mashup that hooks you harder than caffeine. Platforms are reporting record streams in 48 hours, and fan edits are viral gold. This duo's turning short form into short-breathed obsession. Will you savor the sugar, or get lost in the ashes first? Shu Tong's return to form is evident this time. During those few seconds of her gaze fixed on the camera, you could feel the comments suddenly flooding with little red hearts. Interestingly, their other series, The Seventh Winter After Breaking Up With You, has been delayed. It's a story about first love on campus, tracing the journey from youthful innocence to the pressures of reality, and finally reunion 7 years later. This setup could easily fall into cliché, but the team opted to air the second installment first, keeping viewers on suspense. One netizen commented, "I've been waiting almost 2 graduations." This kind of patience, keeping viewers on suspense, is a shrewd tactic in the era of short videos. Meanwhile, Her Day and Night, a romantic suspense drama, is set to launch soon, September 26, starring her as Wang Jiao. They previously collaborated on Moonlight on Ashes, and their fan base is already set. This time, the character's personality alternates between day and night, calm and rational during the day, then a completely different persona at night. This type of dual-faceted character is incredibly popular because it satisfies people's desire for something different. In the short drama world, a character with only one facet quickly becomes obscured. Multifaceted personalities are key to retaining viewers. The tempo suddenly shifts to sweet. Sui Sui Hyein, starring Wang Hae-in, features the film's forced love theme, which might sound a bit corny, but the female lead's cheerful, sun-kissed style, coupled with the gradual unveiling of both actors' identities, creates a highly saccharine experience. With tight editing, it could even surpass similar genres. Furthermore, Yao Guanyu has previously directed a similar story, naturally prompting comparisons to see who has a better grasp of comedic rhythm and who can resonate best with the audience. Then, Into the Deeper Waters, by Love, Keep Her Private, Zhao Zhenduang plays Lu Chong, a man wicked to the core, yet completely devoted to Li Xing. This type of role carries significant risk and can be gracie without subtlety, but when handled well, such as using subtle gestures that appear threatening but are actually protective to ground the complexity, it can be deeply moving. Newly Se, based on the same story, has received positive market feedback, but whether the quality of the film will be different with a different lead actor remains to be seen. Even the sadistic scenes are here. The Dark Side of the Sun, starring Shin Hae-in, is an original urban revenge romance with elements of secret love. Rumors have it that the film has been delayed due to censorship issues, but sometimes the delay is just a way to build momentum. If a character successfully challenges multiple motivations, his own popularity could also soar. However, the risk lies in the fact that if the plot is drastically altered, the accumulated anticipation will quickly turn into a wave of complaints, a pitfall many major productions have trodden. Another example is the three-part campus drama Wish in a Star, which follows the Yandeer teenagers Jo Kixing as they love each other all the way to their wedding dresses. This storyline, embedded in the narrative of rebirth, is tailored for those who value long-term, growing relationships. In an era of rapid-fire content, daring to pursue a slow-burn narrative is inherently retrograde. Of course, this requires the lead actors acting to sustain the entire story, otherwise a mid-sentence drop in intensity can be fatal. After all, users are always ready to switch to the next exciting episode to stave off boredom. Regarding light-hearted, sweet romance, First Taste in Liu Hang surpassed 100,000 pre-orders on the first day, a victory for those who favor good looks and a golden statistic in platform headlines. The story of secret love and reconciliation creates an immersive experience, making it a perfect end-of-day snack. However, this genre lacks staying power and requires unexpected conflict or unique interactions to maintain its freshness, such as small surprises like misunderstandings escalating into gentle redemption, to avoid becoming a background drama. The final, ruthless move, Back and I Liked You, plays on a classic trope of body study literature. The female protagonist, Qin's Hae, bears a striking resemblance to Gu Yasheng's first love, Liang Daokao, forced to sign an agreement to serve as a substitute, their journey from unfamiliar cohabitation to a tangled and abusive relationship. This type of story demands particularly nuanced interaction between the actors. Without psychological depth, it can easily fall prey to clichés. However, in her past works, Zhai Yiying has consistently managed to bring complex relationships to life with a subtle gesture or subtle glance, imbuing even the so-called old tropes with a touch of believability and warmth, precisely something that can't be replicated. Looking at this list of films together, one key point remains: the male and female protagonists must spark chemistry, and ideally, they should also touch upon social issues or moral dilemmas to further the discussion. For example, revenge dramas can spark debates about the boundaries of forgiveness, body study literature can touch upon issues of identity, and old-school romances can reflect how the pressures of reality irreversibly alter pure relationships. These topics are also the fodder for endless debates within WeChat moments. Ultimately, it's about watching others fall in love while also reflecting on our own reflections in their stories. So, when some people say that Zhai Yiying is going to dominate the screen, I think she is testing whether she has the ability to dominate the whole field. If all 9 dramas are successfully launched and maintain their popularity, it will not only be the peak of her personal career, but also send a signal to the entire short drama ecosystem. Don't be superstitious about single labels, multiple roles are the real long-term route. Of course, the comment area will be noisy by then. Some people will praise the strength, and some people will talk about the resources. But seriously, if one day you open the homepage of the video platform and 3 consecutive recommendations are her new dramas, No matter which team you stand on, you will probably still not be able to help but poke in to take a look, because the biggest fuel in the entertainment industry has always been curiosity. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.